Are killer bees creating turnover in your business, swarming all your new employees and running them off? I had a situation here. I was trying to clean this whole mess up out here. It really looks terrible back in my back stairwell. And as I was cleaning up this area over here in the corner, which had a lot of debris in it, I ended up stumbling upon a bee's nest. Once I did that, the bees started swarming and buzzing and carrying on. And the next thing I knew, I had a big old bee stinger, a couple of them right in my calf. And that toxin was just awful. Even now, it's still itchy. I was thinking about that from a business standpoint, how oftentimes we bring someone new into our businesses with a particular task. So in this case, I was going to clean out this corner of my backyard, but it could be any task your business wants. But you have existing worker bees who are doing their thing, right? If those people feel threatened, what do some of them do? They sting, right? Sometimes it's catty behind the back stuff. Sometimes it's overt, but they sting that person. And each of us has a different tolerance for how much toxicity we are able to absorb in our world. What you'll find is with most people, there's a tipping point of how much toxicity they can handle. There's also a point in many of our businesses where we let the toxic ones, the bees that sting, run off the good workers. And that creates turnover. So if we're protecting the bad worker, we're going to run off the good worker and we're going to have turnover. The other thing is sometimes people are so toxic in their business, like a bee that decides, I'm going to give my life to stink somebody else, right? You may as well get rid of those people early on because in the end, they're going to do something so crazy toxic that you're going to have to fire them, but they probably wounded the person you just hired so badly that they're going to leave too. Do you have people that just because someone new comes into your business, start swarming around and start stinging and feeling threatened? And if that's the case, how do you handle that? How can you coexist between the existing swarm of worker bees and someone new who's just trying to do a job? And I think with the right amount of communication, you can communicate that, hey, you can continue to make your sweet honey, but we can still have this person clean up this whole landscape around here and have us all benefit. So this has been our Super Pumped Surge today. I hope you go out there and create less turnover in your business and make your day a fantastic one. Thanks for joining me today on the Super Pumped Business Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, I have 2 quick next steps for you. First, subscribe or follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. And second, jump on over to superpumped.com to find out all the incredible ways we can help you launch your Super Pumped business. Keep well, and I'll see you next time.